Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. So a couple of weeks ago I told you that I bought this hair color product that is a temporary hair color. It's temporary, not like a temporary hair dye, but they actually call this a hair makeup. And it's by Clairol and it's Color Crave, that's the product, hair makeup. And the color that I got is Shimmering Platinum. And how it comes is in a little tube like this. And it has a sponge applicator. And so the instructions say you're supposed to shake the product up. And then you're supposed to squeeze it until the color gets to the little sponge applicator. And then you're supposed to swipe it onto dry hair. And then once you put all the color on that you want, you're supposed to take your blow dryer and set it in and dry the product, not your hair, because obviously it's already dry. I was using this product just to test it on my wet hair and it wasn't working, so I'm going to do it the right way today. But before I go ahead and try the hair color on for you, I want to show you these little products that I bought, headbands that I bought for myself. They're called La Ta-Da, that's the brand. And I got these at Target. And I feel like they were actually really expensive, but maybe I'm just not in the know of how much these things cost. And I got 3 of them. The first one that I got is a gold colored one, and it has like a little tree branch or leaf detail. And I got this one to wear for like parties or when I have to dress up or something like that. And let me just show you the detail. And I like it because it's subtle enough in that it's a very thin headband and yet it adds some shimmer and sparkle to the hair, so it could look really fancy if you're going that route. The only thing with these headbands are with my eyeglasses, they kind of like clash with one another, so I often find myself lifting the headband up so that my glasses can fit, and then sometimes I get a little bit of a headache because I have both of these things like pressing on the back of my head. But I mean, it's not so bad that I'm like, get me to a hospital. So that's just a little thing if you're someone who has like sensitive areas on your head when, you know, metal headbands are pressing into them. This one is less problematic because it's cloth. I mean, it has a plastic inside, but it's mostly cloth. It's not all metal. This is a snake print. I'm not really a big lover of reptiles and animal print things, but I thought this was pretty and I actually liked it, contrasting with the gray hair. And so let me just show you the detail. Yeah, this one already feels much better, but it still has a problem with clashing in with the edges of my glasses. So I put the glasses on top of it. This one I think would go really well if I'm wearing like all white or gray, black, brown, beige. So this is a very subtle one. This one I feel like can be both for work and also very casual on the weekends if you like wearing jeans or something. And then the last headband, which I'm kind of like second guessing whether or not I like it. It has a tortoise shell detail, which I actually like very much, but it's got that little bow on it. Now at first I loved the bow, but now I'm starting to feel like maybe it's a bit too juvenile. I don't know. And it also looks kind of strange, like maybe you wouldn't be able to tell it was a bow until you were really close to me, so you would be like, what's that weird thing on her head? So let me just show you what it looks like. I think the tortoise shell also looks nice with the gray hair, but again, it's this bow detail that I'm now kind of like questioning whether or not I like it. Nonetheless, all of the headbands I think are really pretty, and they add like a kind of nice little detail to the hair as it's growing out to kind of make it look less boring. Alrighty, so I am going to go ahead and put that Color Crave on my hair and we'll see how it looks. I'm only going to try this big patch of hair here in the front where, my gosh, you would think after 6 months, almost 7 months, I would have more hair growth than here in the gray, but it's still like, there's still bleached pieces this close to my scalp. Anyway, I'm going to give this a little blow dry, and you'll see how the color works on it. So I'm going to take the product, shake it up, and squeeze a little to the tip. Ooh, I see it. Ah! It poured out like liquid. Oh my gosh. This would have been a disaster had I tried to do this directly onto my head as opposed to in a container. Because watch. It's super liquidy, so it is very messy. All right, I'm gonna start right here where it is still bleached closer to the root and try to brush it down. Huh. Well, we'll see. I don't want to get too excited. And get in a little closer so you can see how it looks. But it would seem, with how much bleached hair that I have, I might have to use this whole tube because this hair is so porous and there's also so much of it. Oh, I just dripped it on the floor. Okay. It's messy. You would definitely have to do this before you got dressed. And it's not coming out of this tube very easily. It's like I'm squeezing the heck out of it. Oh, that's what I should have been doing. Dabbing it on as I squeeze it. It smells kind of caustic, so I'm not really loving the way it smells either. I mean, not terribly toxic, but it just has a chemically smell that could be unpleasant if it hangs around much longer. If it dissipates somewhat, I don't know, maybe it'll be tolerable. Actually, I do like the way it looks. I'm gonna sorry, I keep having those pauses because it's dripping everywhere. I do think maybe I used a bit too much, so I'm gonna rub it in the rest of this ponytail just to get it out, because I'm gonna wash my hair after. Actually, I don't think it looks so bad. I think it actually might work. You see? I'm going to squeeze some of the excess out of it, and then I'm going to blow it dry as they suggest. And I just want to show you how my hands look, and I'll show you how it looks, the finished product, or the final item, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. So, I'm not going to give it a negative review. I just don't know that it's something that I would actually spend too much time trying to use to make camouflage this bleached hair. It's just not working all that well, and that could be because this hair is so damaged and it's so yellow, and this just won't work on it. So I'm not gonna give it a negative review, but it's definitely something that I won't be buying any more of, that's for sure. Alright, so this video is going to end with some highlights from yesterday. I went to a Punjabi Mela festival, or Punjabi Mela, and it was so wonderful, and I took some video footage of the young students of the different colleges all over Virginia competing in a Bhangra dance, which is a traditional Punjabi dance, contest. It was just really fantastic. So I hope you enjoy that. And until next time, ciao.